What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Littleroot Laddering, as we are rounding out the week with some Gigas Cole nonsense that we've been playing all week. It's been very, very good. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure you go and do that. It's been awesome. Very satisfied with how this team has played, and Jan, thank you very much for sending this in so we can actually play it, because man, it is great. So hopefully we can get a couple wins here on the episode, on the ladder. There we go, and pull into Master Ball today. That'd be great. So let's see. We have Grimmsnarl, Celesteela, Venu, Crocodile, Dragonite, and Gengar. So a few mons that we really don't see, and none of them really particularly care for Gigas. Actually, I think Cole is correct. Like, sure, they can set up screens, but Cole doesn't care. Cole actually can hit mostly everything super effectively. Like, we can't hit the Grimmsnarl or the Gengar, but that's covered by Dragapult. And then we have Urshifu in the back, Rillaboom in the back. Send it. I think Celesteela is enough of a problem to threaten Gigas, because we can't threaten it particularly well, that instead of going the Gigas route when they don't really have a solid answer to it, but they can just stall it out by sending out the Celesteela, you know, and like, if they go like Celesteela, Gengar, and get a burn off on turn 1, we're in a really bad position. So instead, let's go the route where that doesn't matter, and instead just beat them up with Cole. So I really don't see a good Cole answer to their team. They can stall it out with like Grimmsnarl screens, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Especially when we're pairing that with physical. We're just going to Vocalith into... Let's get this dork off the field. Grimmsnarl going for Spirit Breaks and such into the Colossal could be annoying. They could also have random Dark coverage to hit the Dragapult, but that's super uncommon. Probably just going to see screens into like Spirit Break down the Colossal, but... Are we eject buttoning? Yeah. Yep. Well, that's awkward. Yep, that's awkward. That's... Honestly, you know, this isn't something we've seen on the ladder in quite a while. So, I'm kind of fine with this. It's whatever. It irritates me that we lost our Dynamax here, but it's fine. It just means we have to preserve Dragapult a little longer. Good job, Rillaboom. Like I said, it's annoying that it happened, but in reality, we'll be fine. Because now this Grimmsnarl has just irritated me, so I'm gonna beat it up. Because it's not gonna like this. Sure, what do we have? Is this Celesteela? Okay, this is fine. This is gonna take this extremely well, but Phantom Force going into the Gengar. We're still faster than Gengar, so that's good to note. Celesteela kind of just bodies us. They aren't lefties, so that's good to know. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go down here. I wanted to go into Colossal. Because, like, Colossal threatens the Celesteela. So, being able to get the Celesteela off the field means that Rillaboom and Urshifu can come in the late game and sweep up and clean up the game as needed. This Phantom Force is going to take out the Gengar before it gets to attack this turn. They're going to just withdraw the Gengar. That's even better for us. It's back into Grim. Yeah, this is also fine. Not going to take this particularly well. And we're going to see the Dynamax from the Celesteela. This is completely fine. Probably going to see an Air Slash or a Airstream into the Rillaboom slot. And if that's the case, that's fine. But yeah, Grimmsnarl tricking. Like, that was really popular there for quite a while. And then it just died. No one does it anymore. So as a result, it's just not something that was even remotely close to being on my radar. Cole gonna take that. Not the best, but close enough. I want to get a burn off onto this Celesteela. I think if we can do that, we're in a okay position. Like Dragon Darts and Phantom Force are not going to do that much to it, so we'll just go, we'll fire a Willow into that slot. And I think they're going to be policy, so I'm going to click Protect this turn. Unfortunately, like, not having the Dynamax means that Colossal really only has one mode of clicking Heat Wave. Well, we got the burn off, so that's good. Just getting that residual damage onto Celesteela is going to be good for us. Sucker Punch on the Grim as well. Not something I anticipated here. So, if they're going to go for another Sucker Punch, I think I'm going to go for a Willow into this slot. I really don't want to trigger Policy. Like, neither of these want to come in. So it might be correct to lose Cole here. I'm going to go for the double. If we get it, cool. If we get the double here, we stall out their last turn of Dynamax. Got him again. Alright. We both effectively did nothing with our Dynamaxes, so that's good. Like, sure, they're at +2 defense, but Urshifu can just come in and punch it, so kind of fine with that. Honestly, now that the Grimmsnarl is burnt, Sucker Punch shouldn't do that much. But I think it is correct to double switch this turn. We can go Urshifu on the left, Rillaboom on the right. And just try to position ourselves into a decent position. Got Sucker Punch on the Urshifu if we need that. Probably not going to be great in this in like this instance, but it'll be fine nonetheless. So now we're going to punch the clock if the clock is Celesteela. Fake tears. Well, that's bad. I don't know if they called that switch, but that's not great. Special attack. Okay. I think we basically lost this game on turn 1 when they went for the trick. But nonetheless, I think we're not in a great position. I'm not gonna lie to you all. But for the outcome of this game to be in the position that it is based on how this game is played, I think we're in an okay position. Like, we need to break through the Celesteela. That's obviously, like, the biggest problem currently, but in all reality, I think if we can handle the Celesteela, I think we can win. Because, like, what threat does the Gengar have to us? What is the Grimmsnarl actually threaten us with? Obviously, we don't know their fourth, and our entire team is pretty beat up. But, yeah. Probably going to see a Sucker Punch into the Dragapult this turn. But thanks to the burn, we do live that, so that's cool. Now, Urshifu, punch the clock. Real good damage. Probably losing Urshifu here. But I don't know if we can pull this one off. Losing Rillaboom on that switch in really hurt us. So we can go Cole here. We can protect. And we'll just go protect. The Phantom Force will be enough to take out the Celesteela. Probably going to see a Fake Tears fired off into Cole this turn. And then they're going to switch into Gengar. Go for like Sucker Punch plus Icy Wind. Also, like, we also don't know what their last one is. So the Fake Tears coming. Phantom Force is going to be enough to take out the Celesteela. Yeah, with them being beast boosting on their special attack, that tells me that that's a policy. So really glad we were able to take that out before it was a major threat. Ignoring the fact that it, got 2 KOs. But its Dynamax didn't accomplish anything for it. Much like our Dynamax. I have a feeling there's going to be a Sucker Punch into the Dragapult this turn, so instead we're going to burn it. Like, Sucker Punching a Colossal while you're burnt, not a good position. We're 3 for 3 on Will-O-Wisps, so that's cool. Now we're going to lose the Dragapult. So can a very damaged Colossal 1v3 a team? No steam engine. Nope. That was a crit on the Grim. The question is how much does this Shadow Ball do? Especially since we're going to be at -2. Probably at least 67 damage. Well, let's find out together. Could also just be Sucker Punch. Like Sucker Punch into Shadow Ball. But, yeah. fake tears, lower my pretty bad special defense already. Well, we got. That game did not go great. And it's all because they had a gimmick that I didn't read into. You know, they're, like I said during that game, it's something I've seen. It's something that was very popular there for a while and has drastically fallen out of favor. So for it to basically blindside me like that, it was good. Our opponent did what they wanted to do, and yeah. The Grimmsnarl set was really, truly interesting. Between the trick, they have Fake Tears, Sucker Punch, and I'm assuming their last one is probably like Spirit Break, but I don't know. The team was very interesting to say the least. Alright. Rillaboom, Ensign, Urshifu, Clef, Eliki, and Spectrier. Well, we learned yesterday, Thursday, that Gigas Weezing does not like Urshifu. So maybe what that means, I think this is a game where we go Rillaboom Urshifu up front with late game Cole. Yeah, I like this. Let's do this. This seems fine. Not sure if it is, but we're gonna say it is. Alright, opponent, what do we got? What do we got? Urshifu, Eliki. Well, you know what looks great? Rillaboom. You know what doesn't care about anything our opponent's doing? Rillaboom. Let's see it detect through this one. It's probably correct to go for the Wicked Blow there, just in case they do protect. But if they have like Aqua Jet or something, the double up here is good. We can double up and take them out before they get to do anything. Like their Aqua Jet's going to hit before the Rillaboom does, but Rillaboom will take them out. Notably, a ton of the water Urshifus are all Sash. That's why I wanted to go for the double up here, which means they probably have Light Clay or Magnet on the Eliki. Ensign. Well, that's annoying. It is really annoying, actually. Especially since I'm locked into Grassy Glide in the face of Ensign. Even at -1, that does a ton. Rillaboom avoids. That's not the one I wanted to avoid, but whatever. It's fine. Alright. Do we anticipate the fake out? And if so, into what slot? I think it's correct to Grassy Glide here. I think going for a detect this turn is fine. Could see the fake out into that slot. It's like they're not really applying a lot of pressure to the Rillaboom this turn if they do go for the fake out. Cool. So then this next turn, I'm anticipating... Okay, there's the Sash. Cool. That means it's not on the Urshifu. I want to double into the Urshifu. Interesting. Oh, -1. We're still faster than the ensign, so that's good. Do I want to pop a close combat here? I think it's actually fine, seeing how we're faster. E-Speed Eliki. You know, not what I anticipated. It's got to do something on its way out, right? Ooh. Is this going to be Flare Blitz into the Rillaboom? Because if so, that's not great. Yep, that's in the Rillaboom. I debated switching for Coal that turn. Had we gone into Coal, we could have... I could have triggered the Steam Engine there, but... You know, we got the double KO. That's not bad for us. So now we can bring in Dragapult. And they have the Spectrier. This is good. This is good. I have a feeling that's going to be their Dynamax. So what if we go for a Willow here? And a Sucker Punch into this. Yeah, that's going to be a Dynamaxed Spectrier. We are at -1 speed, so I wanted to go for the Sucker Punch before they went for the Surging Strikes into our Urshifu. Because, I mean, that's a -1 Urshifu, and it still did almost half to a Spectrier Dynamax. That's insane. Question is what is this doing? We're going to see Phantasm, and Dragapult going to go down to Sash. And are we taking out the Dragapult, or are we taking out the Urshifu? These are questions. That looks like the Urshifu. Yep. And that is going to be enough to take us out. Cool. But what's great about this is if they don't have Aqua Jet, we get to do our thing. Even if they do, like, they have a burnt Urshifu facing down my Coal. So what we could do this turn is go for a Phantom Force into the Spectrier and max Guard, anticipating the Aqua Jet, or this could be like Phantasm plus Aqua Jet, or Phantasm plus Surging Strikes into the Coal. But this is hopefully just going to stall out one of their turns. Yeah, this is also fine. Well, no Aqua Jet. Surging Strikes into the Coal. Okay. That might honestly take us out. They might be Choice Band. Can we live the Surging Strikes? Let's find out together. Let's find out together. I'm hoping so, but I doubt it. Been force enough to take out the Spectrier. Surging Strikes is not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. Well, that's unfortunate. Getting that Willow off onto it definitely made this possible. And we know it's not Sash. And even if it was, it's still burnt. So this should be GG. I'm presuming that was banded on Urshifu. If it was me, I would have anticipated Focus Sash on the Urshifu and Light Clay on the Eliki or Magnet, since they were more offensive. But yeah, late game Cole getting to do the thing. We might be pulling into Master Ball here with the win. Which, if so, you know what that means. The best music in the game. The most hype music in the game. So we see a Weezing, but we don't see a Gigas. Huh. Well, they have Lando, Glastrier, Dusclops, Naganadel, and Coco to round out their team. You know what that means? They don't have an answer to Gigas. So let's do that. Debating if I want Urshifu Rillaboom. I think Dragapult actually looks great. Being able to get a burn off onto the horse. Of course. Do I want Urshifu? Because Urshifu can pressure the Dusclops. Actually, yeah, what if we go Dragapult Urshifu with Cole? What if we do late game Gigas? Like just anticipating losing Dragapult Urshifu. I have a Rick and Morty fan on the other side. It's a good show. I enjoyed it. Everything that I've watched of it. I believe there's a new season that's actually airing, but couldn't actually tell you. Oh, I'm going to punch a Dusclops. I'm going to burn a horse. They're going to see my Focus Sash and my black glasses. Burn the horse. Punch the Clops. I have a feeling this is going to just be like Ally Switch. LOL, gotcha. But, I mean... Okay, I didn't want to play you. I did actually. I wanted to see how that matchup felt. Lefties Lando. Huh. Black Sludge on the Weezing. Sure. Policy, Eviolite. Yeah, I'm just pretty standard. No way to trigger their policy, which is weird. Life Orb, Naganadel. I just don't see why people are playing this in doubles. I don't think it does anything. Like, please, if someone knows, tell me what this thing is doing, because I just don't see it. I don't see what this is actually accomplishing. It's so frail. Look at those defenses and tell me that you're going to be able to live any hit. Scarf Coco. Yes. Okay. Well, I actually want to get a third game in today. And that's what pulls us into Master Ball. Great. Love it. Wouldn't change a thing. Alright, Rose Music. You did your job. Good job. But let's actually get a third game in today, seeing how that first one went extremely long for no reason. Hey, Venu Cole, Sunroom, Mail and Didi. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold up here. What's stopping me from just punching them? Nothing? There's nothing from stopping me from punching them? I mean, this is correct. I just don't think it's a day for Gigas. Gigas might be fine here, but man, the Urshifu just really does scare me. The Hatterene, like in max in front of us, we don't have a way of hitting it super effectively. They just beat up Weezing as a result. Like, sure, they don't immediately get... They don't start with terrain up, but they can definitely hurt us. Torkoal Hat. Meet Dragapult Urshifu. This might be Yawn Torkoal. I'm just gonna punch. I don't think a single punch is gonna be enough to take this out, but the Phantom Force afterwards means that Dragapult isn't going down. They don't Dynamax this turn. They need to get Trick Room up for Venusaur to be good here. But they could, for Hatterene to be good here. So you could see switch into Venusaur this turn. And if that's the case, like, it's honestly still fine. How much does this actually do? A good chunk. They are going to get Trick Room up, but honestly, that's whatever. Burning Jealousy. I'm going to do a good chunk, and the Trick Room does go up. That's ultimately fine by me. So now I can Sucker Punch the turtle. I can Sucker Punch the turtle, reduce the damage from a potential eruption coming out. Weird. This turn did not go at all like I thought it would. This turn did not go at all like I thought it would. I think we just go Big Cole. There's their own. I'm going to Vocalist into that slot. Yeah, I think this is correct to do. And then I'm going to fire a Will-O-Wisp off onto this. They're going to see Wicked Blow into the Dragapult and a Yawn into the Colossal. But Cole is slow, which is actually good for us. Yep, saw the yawn coming a mile away. This Torgal's not going to like this very well. And by not very well, I mean not at all. We're going to see the Wicked Blow into my Dragapult. Hey, look at that. There's a Focus Sash here. And you're burnt. Good job, Dragapult. You did your job, buddy. Focalith plus Burn's going to do quite a bit here to the Urshifu. Now the problem is Cole's going to go to sleep this turn. And Venusaur is their last. Oh, we can Flare. No, they're gonna Max Guard. They're going to Max Guard this turn. So I'm gonna Flare into the Cole, into the Dork. We'll go for a Phantom Force, but I have a feeling they're just gonna punch it. We do see the Max. So we have Rillaboom and a very sleepy Colossal versus a G-Max. No, they're gonna lose their Urshifu, so we're gonna actually get to keep Dragapult around. Nope, they had Sucker Punch. Rude. That's fine. Because now they lose their Urshifu. And we have a very sleepy Cole and a Rillaboom versus one very large Venu, who also doesn't like rocks. Alright, Cole. One job, buddy. Time to wake up. I don't know. It's last turn of Sun, last turn of Trick Room. I'm gonna Max Flare, but you know we're asleep this turn for sure. Question is, do I want to knock off? Do I want to lock myself into knockoff versus a not very effective Grassy Glide? This gets rid of a potential Life Orb. I think this is correct, because we can get rid of a potential Life Orb and make it where we can potentially live in Ooze this turn. Okay, Expert Pelt. That also works. We're probably not going to live this Ooze regardless, just because it is a big Venusaur. But now Trick Room is done. They don't have an item. Sun is done, but they're faster than me because I never got my we never got Steam Engine triggered. And Cole is shrinking. So if we can wake up this turn, get the Protect off. Is there at +1? Nope. Don't have Earth Power. Okay, Vine Lash. That's good. That's not good. Well, we can't say we didn't try. Had we woke up there, we were able to take that hit. Man, I really expected Cole to take that Vine Lash way better than it did, to be 100% honest with you. Obviously, it's a +1 Venusaur, but man, I really did anticipate taking that a little better than what we did there. So the question is, how could I have played that turn a little different? How could we have played that game differently? I think we needed a way to take out the Torkoal before it put Colossal to sleep, I think. And the more I think about it, the less I have a way of actually accomplishing that. I think getting the burn on the Urshifu was good. We could have... I don't think that works. I don't think going for like Max Guard plus Phantom Force does anything, because then the next turn they just yawn us again, and we've already burnt a turn of our Dynamax, not accomplishing anything. We could have clicked... We could have not Dynamaxed and instead Heat Wave. Heat Wave plus Phantom Force into the Torkoal. Switch the Coal out into Rillaboom. Take that yawn that then goes in. Oh, probably they're gonna Burning Jealousy that turn then. But I think that's the play, is not Dynamax Coal immediately. Even though we are in Trick Room, if we, like, taking out the Torkoal is probably ideal there, because it prevents them from resetting Sun for Venusaur in the late game. We also then get to preserve our Colossal for the end game versus the Venusaur, and be able to take it out there. Would Gigas have been better? Would Gigas Weezing have been better in that lead? We could have... We can't taunt the Hatterene, but we can... I just don't think we have a way of taking the Hatterene out. I wanna do a quick calc. I want to see if this calc would have made it where we could have taken out the Hatterene with the Gigas. Because if that's the play, then we can do that. And... see, we want Reggie, Gigas. Life Orb, Giga Impact, that's correct. And over on this side, we want Hatterene. Nope, it would not have taken that Max Strike. So we could have KO'd the Hatterene and taunted the Torkoal. They probably yawn us. They probably yawn the Torkoal on turn 1. Oh, yawn the Gigas on 1 then. But if we KO the Hatterene and then we taunt the Torkoal, we don't go to sleep. If they go for Burning Jealousy, it doesn't accomplish anything. We don't get burnt because we went for Max Strike. So I think that's the play. And then the following turn, Torkoal is a range on Max Quake. So we could have gone for Max Quake, or even reset the weather, because they potentially bring out... No, weather wouldn't have been up because we have Weezing. So we don't have to worry about the Venu outspeeding Gigas, because we are faster than it outside of Sun. 145, yeah, we're 167, so we outspeed the Venusaur. So then we could have Hailstorm. Hailstorm is not quite enough to get there, but Hailstorm plus Sludge Bomb into the Venusaur would have been enough to pick up a KO. And then, like, Torkoal doesn't accomplish anything. So yeah, I think Gigas Weezing was actually the play this game. I wasn't sure how much damage Gigas did into the Hatterene, and as a result, I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, the more I look at this, Gigas would have definitely been the play. So that's going to be it, everyone. This team has been an absolute blast. We've had a pretty decent run, all things considered, with it. So you all have a fantastic day. Make sure, if you're not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell for notifications when new stuff goes live. Smash that like button, and I want you all to comment down below. I want to hear about... I don't know. Leave a comment about something. It really does help us out. It really does help us make the YouTube algorithm like us and reach a whole lot of new people. Which, I mean, we have grown a ton. The channel has grown a ton this last month. So, To all the new people, thank you very much. To all the returning fans from forever ago, y'all are absolutely great. Keep doing what you all do. And that's going to be it, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Peace.